Hello everyone! It looks like I'm out of video ideas again. So today I have 6 new cameras from my collection to look at. To test the photo and video quality of these cameras, I have a bathroom scene set up. It has to be well lit because some of these cameras aren't very good. Also, how do you like these foam panels? Yes, I know that spot's blank. First up, my 2006 Olympus FE190. 6 megapixel photos and 240p video. Hi there. One thing that is pretty cool about this camera is how thin and light it is. I actually featured this camera in a video about Windows Movie Maker. I was kind of using it as a main camera since it was made in 2006. If there is one thing that sucks about this camera, it's the aperture. f3.1 on a CMOS sensor does not really go well. Here's a photo test. And here's a video test. Hi there, I'm recording on the Olympus FE190. I guarantee you this camera's microphone quality really wants to make you plug your ears. Also, to show off the terrible low-light capabilities, look at all this grain. Photographer's nightmare. Even in this room, there's actually a pretty decent amount of grain, I think. Alright, that's it for this camera. Next up is my 2011 Canon Powershot 2200. 14 megapixel photos and 720p video. Great. There we go. Hi. At least this one's a logical aperture, but I'm pretty sure this lens is dying. This is basically a slightly worse version of that Canon Powershot A3100 IS from last video. Overall, compared to the A3100, it only looks better in design. Everything else is pretty much worse. So here's a photo test with this camera. And here's a video test with this camera. Hi there, this is probably worse quality video than you were expecting for 720p. The early 2010s were a pretty interesting time for point-and-shoot cameras. It seems like a lot of them started claiming to have HD resolutions around this time when really it wasn't any better than 480p. Let's test the exposure adjustment. Not bad. And here's the bathroom scene. Looks alright. Next up, my 2004 Argus DC3185. 3.2 megapixel photos and 240p video. Look, you can see me in 2 frames per second. And if you couldn't tell by the bland front and the tiny-ass postage stamp of a screen, this thing is very cheap. Argus digital cameras, just like Vivitar and Polaroid today, are basically just the shovelware of digital cameras. Don't buy them. I've actually already done a review on this camera. If you want to go see it, it's up there. One thing I forgot to talk about in that review, though, was the video quality, which, just look at it for yourself. Next up, my 2000 Fuji FinePix 1400 zoom. 1.3 megapixel photos and no video. Look, it's me at a very low exposure. Fujifilm really liked this sliding door thing, except they built them like crap and it kinda scratches the plastic. This camera's currently the oldest one I own, and as a result, it's probably the one I like to mess with the most. Overall, I have no complaints about this camera. Here's a photo test. Next up, my 2007 Canon Powershot SX100. 8 megapixel photos and 480p video. Hello. There's not much to say about this thing, it's just a bridge camera. I think my only complaint with this camera would be the horrible handling of ISO grain. Here's some examples of pictures taken at 400 ISO. Ignoring the ISO issue, this is actually a pretty decent camera, but it definitely wouldn't be my first choice. Here's a photo test with this camera. And here's a video test with this camera. Whee! It's the first 480p video of the day. Oh yeah, this thing can only use digital zoom when it's in video mode, which just completely defeats the purpose of a bridge camera. Woo! It also has a compact mode, so you can send these videos over email in 160 by 120 resolution. What the f is the point of this? 480p is already small enough of a file. Finally, my 2010 Nikon Coolpix L110. 12.1 megapixel photos and 720p video. Hello everyone! This is actually my only working Nikon camera, and it gives me enough reason to say Nikon sucks. The simplicity of this camera completely inhibits its capabilities, which is really sad. There are literally only 5 settings you can change. What's most frustrating about the inability to change settings is that it automatically adds noise reduction, and it's really, really bad. So I have 2 options with my bridge cameras. I can have terrible ISO performance, or I can have terrible noise reduction. Or I can be the smart person and use neither of them, because bridge cameras suck. Like, dude, there is seriously an easy auto mode, as if the normal auto wasn't easy enough! Here's a photo test with this camera. And here's a video test with this camera. At least this one has optical zoom in video mode. It's just extremely slow. Oh yeah, and it sucks at focusing. Hi there. This video quality is clearly another case of it's the 2010s and we need to improve our camera, so let's shove in a fake resolution. The only good thing about the video on this camera is the microphone, which is actually quite good. Take notes, Sony! Here's the bathroom scene. Pretty decent auto exposure, it's just a bit choppy. That's all the cameras I have for this video, but I'm pretty sure my SD card has enough space for a bonus camera. This is the Polaroid Time Zero one-step lens camera. I found this camera at a neighborhood garage sale, and the guy was trying to sell it for 20 bucks, which, no thanks since it's missing the flash and it's in pretty bad shape. And I'm glad I didn't buy it, because about a week later, the same guy had a free pile with this camera inside it. So thank you everyone for watching, feel free to like and comment, if comments are available, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Oh yeah, and I recently got a new phone, so I can replace this piece of junk.